Today we're going to study adverbs of time. These adverbs tell us when an action happens and, in some cases, how long it continues. At B2 level, you should recognize common time expressions and understand where they normally appear in a sentence. Some adverbs and adverbial phrases refer mainly to the past, present, or future. Others, such as already, finally, eventually, before and after, can be used with different tenses depending on the context. For past time, common expressions include yesterday, the day before, ago, and last month. We can say, I had a great day yesterday, she was on holiday 2 weeks ago, or last month was excellent for the company. Remember that ago measures time backwards from the present. We say 2 weeks ago or a year ago. By contrast, before normally refers to a time earlier than another point. I had seen that film before. For present situations, we often use still and yet. Still shows that a situation continues. Are you still writing? Yet is especially common in questions and negatives. Have you finished yet? And I haven't finished the essay yet. While and when can also introduce time clauses. We use while especially for actions or situations happening at the same time. I'm staying at my friend's house while I'm here. We use when to refer to a particular time or repeated situation. For example, when she plays tennis, she's at her happiest. Notice that when and while introduce clauses containing a subject and a verb, whereas expressions such as yesterday or next week can function independently as adverbials. For future time, useful expressions include soon, next week, in 3 days, and the day after tomorrow. We can say, we'll finish cooking soon, I'm going on a business trip next week, or he arrives in 3 days. Be careful with in and ago. 3 days ago refers to 3 days before now, whereas in 3 days means 3 days from now. This distinction is important when describing past and future events. Adverbs of time commonly appear at the end of a sentence. This is the neutral position because the main emphasis remains on the action. I had a great day yesterday, or he finished the race eventually. We can move many time expressions to the beginning when we want to emphasize the time. Compare, I had a great day yesterday with yesterday, I had a great day. Similarly, we can say, eventually he finished the race. Another important group tells us how long an action lasts. These expressions of duration normally appear at the end of the sentence. We frequently form them with for, since, and all, but these words express different ideas. We use for with a period of time or duration. They were in India for 6 months. The course lasts for 2 weeks and will be on holiday for a month. The expression answers the question, how long? We use since to identify the starting point of an action or situation that continues to a later reference point. For example, I've been waiting since 9 o'clock and the school has been closed since 2010. This difference between for and since is essential. Compare I've lived here for 10 years with I've lived here since 2016. For tells us the duration, while since tells us when that period began. We use all with periods such as all day, all afternoon, all week or all year. For example, we've been working all afternoon and we've had terrible weather all year. Here all emphasizes the complete period. You should also remember the verbs go and guarantee. Go is irregular. Go, went, gone. Guarantee is regular. Guarantee, guaranteed, guaranteed. For example, they went abroad last month and the company has guaranteed the service. The verb go also appears in useful phrasal expressions. Go ahead can mean to begin or proceed. Go ahead and ask your question. Go on can mean to continue. Please go on with your explanation. This lesson also includes useful adverbs such as exactly, hardly, normally, seriously, hopefully, occasionally, rather gently, surely, possibly, and strictly. They do not all express time, but they help you make your English more precise. At B2 level, conversational expressions are also important. Fair enough shows acceptance, watch out gives a warning, forget it can dismiss an idea, and you never know expresses uncertainty about what may happen. Other natural expressions include the thing is, it goes without saying, good for you, I guess so, not at all, strangely enough, out of nowhere, that's it, and over again. Finally, remember the key distinction. Adverbs of time tell us when something happens, while duration expressions tell us how long it happens. End position is usually neutral, while front position can give greater emphasis to time. If you use expressions such as yesterday, still, yet, soon, eventually, for since and all correctly, you will describe time much more accurately. This is essential for natural communication at B2 level.